Yeah, we can describe mindfulness in so many different ways. Presence, embodied presence. Um, I was using the definition kind of modified from John Kabat-Zinn of this like non-judgmental moment-to-moment awareness. And most mindfulness definitions include those aspects of either non-judgment or openness or allowance. But this is kind of like the heart piece. It's like, befriending, as Tara Brach might say, or gentle, as Sharon Salzberg might say. Ram Dass and Jack Kornfield like to use the word loving. But whether it's non-judgment or opening or allowance, there's this like kind of like this heart quality to it. And then the moment to moment awareness is really sustaining presence over time. So it's not just checking in briefly and then checking out, it's staying present, moment to moment. Over the last year, we've been talking about how the word non-judgment is really just talking about what something is not rather than what it is. And that can be if we're opening to whatever's here, then that can include judgments. And we don't want to like tell people what not to do. We want to guide them on what it is. And so lately I've been using a definition offered by Thich Nhat Hanh, who recently passed away, but I highly revere him as a deeply, deeply practiced mindfulness practitioner. But he referred to mindfulness as the energy of being awake and aware to the present moment. And so I've been reflecting on this, sensing into this, kind of sensing into the layers of this and the nuance and the implications of it. And I've been guiding quite a few meditations lately, kind of with this type of language, and personally find it very helpful. We can define mindfulness with words, but we can define it by the experience and modeling it. So, not to get too caught up in language or semantics, but, we kind of know it when we feel it, we know it when we see it. And so when I teach groups, I usually, if I'm teaching like an intro to mindfulness type thing, I'll usually guide a practice without using the words mindfulness or meditation, but I'll just guide a mindfulness practice. And then afterwards, I'll say, that was mindfulness. Like that experience, that invitation was around mindfulness. So that people have a taste of it before too many concepts are thrown at them. Yeah, and there are many kinds of meditations. Even just in the dictionary, like some people will say like journaling is a kind of meditation, or visualization, repeating mantras. There's so many different kinds, and But the common thread, I believe, that all meditations have is that they cultivate something. There's this cultivation happening, kind of an intentional cultivation. So whether it's a cultivation of the heart, cultivation of the brain, cultivation of embodiment, cultivation of concentration, cultivation of gratitude or compassion, joy, forgiveness, equanimity. There's this sense of cultivation happening. And sometimes it's very active. It's kind of a yang energy. And sometimes it's very kind of maybe not passive, but like a more of a sense of being, a little bit more of a yin energy.